cool. So sometimes I hope that I can capture birds properly and like their calls and like, because I think that's all that they're about for their whole life, and they're just like they're raised like they, I don't know, like there's instinct I guess that exists and like doesn't exist in like man whatsoever, and like maybe that's a great fault. So I was thinking about how like yeah, aware of everything I am. Like, I just think about like how I'm compromised and like I'm getting really good at thinking of like being compromised and like avoiding that and like whatever that, like sitting somewhere, being out of the sun, something like that. Like and then, uh, yeah, like I just think of like yesterday someone was photographing geese and I was sitting in a park in Radio Park. And such a nice park sometimes. There's people bringing their dogs there, and there's a new baseball diamond, and it's just like, that's awesome, man. Like, people hit home runs there, like, hopefully. Probably not, but I don't know. It doesn't seem, it's, they've classed it up, though, like, since the days that I knew it originally. There's a chipmunk. That's a huge chipmunk, dude. It's a man chipmunk. So I was just thinking that, um, like people, this dude I've actually spoken to this dude, and this dude's like a scientific person, and like he's, oh, dude, two mosquitoes just, I don't know. And he's like this, like, we've had these conversations, and I've just like picked his brain about the universe for a second, and like it's all very like cookie cutter or whatever. It's just like, oh, dude, just fucking mosquito. I don't think I've experienced as many mosquitoes before. Fuck. At least in this cemetery. So, and I just think like there's like the possibility that people are like taking like high quality photos and stuff, and I don't know. If someone's mourning, it's like, so I just don't want to mourn myself. Yeah, people mourning by Kelly's grave apparently. So. Yeah, I'm all out of sorts now. But anyway, this dude's like very, and I don't think he'd be capable of anything, but it's just like, maybe like people are like grabbing those photos and it's like, um, they're just like, maybe like, just worried about mosquitoes. People are mourning in this cemetery. Ah, dude. I wish that these still walks could be mine alone, and people would just be like, okay, like we'll give them a space, rather than like, oh, I don't know if people are weeping, but it's just like, and people might get offended if I walk by with a camera and I'm just like, morning, huh? Good morning, or whatever, and then so. I think about like all these ways that I can be like exploited, and I think that they do exist somehow, like on some sort of level, and like the universe is like, I didn't really know him that way, and like people here are just like, see how stupid he is, he's so stupid, and it's just like, yeah. But anyway, so I saw like X-Men Days of Future Past yesterday. It was, the coolest parts were like the future. Because I used to watch like the animated series, and I remember that whole like deal with Bishop. Like, I didn't really read the comics. I kind of when I was collecting comics, I wasn't really reading them, which is like, why are you collecting comics? Like, I love comics. And like, so anyway, like, yeah, so like the whole arc with Bishop where like he's all like, and then yeah, so like there was like, I guess like Wolverine, like it was in his contract, like he's all naked the first time you see him. And it's just like, why is he naked? Like, I always like avoid like, I definitely don't look at dudes. Like, it's more like a personal mantra. It's just like, I don't want to look at dudes. Like, it's not gonna turn me gay, but it's just like nothing that I want to like entertain. So Wolverine, and it's as if like there was like this like pact that it was like the '90s, and it was just like whenever there was like whenever it was at its peak, and they're just like paying homage to like the fact that like they're like, oh, I remember the '90s, and it's just like on the big screen. 3D was terrible, but anyway, so yeah, so I saw that, and like that's another one of those where like obviously like I'm in like a dark theater, and it's like, oh, and like there was like because that's how they sing. And like there was this dude with like a plastic bag behind me, and anytime someone's like strange and weird, I'm just like I'll just uh, like I'll just try to like maintain and not be scared by people. And that in itself is like, if there ever was danger, I'd just be sitting there, don't be afraid, don't be afraid. And like, there would be danger. And I would just be like, why, God? Like, why have you done this to this person? So, yeah, anyway. So yeah, that's my experience, Wolverine-wise. It's kind of cool, I don't know. Yeah, it was decent. Like they really relied. It felt like a period piece or something. It was like Nixon was in office, and it was like, I don't know if this guy has chops, but he looks like Nixon, so might as well give him a role or whatever. And then yeah. It's a real nice day today. It's probably gonna storm or whatever, and it's like, just don't really like the rain, but it's pretty good. Yeah. And then I didn't wash for the third time yesterday. Like I didn't have a shower, so I like have these blemishes that don't really usually like appear. Like if I just don't like take a shower after I've been outside. But now I'm just like, I don't know. Like I have no idea, and it's just like, why are these things happening to me? And like, let's say like the people who like sold me to like this like sort of like nightmare or whatever, they were like, yeah, that's what it's gonna be like. I can totally see in his eyes, and he was bright, he listens to music. It's like listening to music is like, of course he'll be thinking those things, and like he'll study it, like it means something, obviously. Like one day he'll wake up and realize it means nothing, realize it means something. And then yeah, so there's that too. And then right, okay, so I'll cut this short. Or it's actually gotten overtime. Okay, right. Bye.